If your garden soil looks more like lifeless dust than fertile earth, you're not alone. Every season, thousands of gardeners battle compacted, nutrient-starved soil that refuses to support plant life. But here's the truth. No amount of synthetic fertilizer can truly fix dead dirt. The secret lies underground, and it starts with the right plants. On Soil and Crop Central, we're all about practical, proven strategies. And today's deep dive is going to transform how you think about soil recovery. If you're serious about turning your garden around, this is the resource you'll want to save and share. Let's get straight into the plants that do the real work, starting with one that fixes your soil while fixing nitrogen. Crimson clover is one of the most efficient nitrogen fixers you can plant, and it's a soil revival legend for good reason. When you sow crimson clover in June, you're taking advantage of warm soil that speeds up germination and root development. But what really sets this plant apart is what happens underground. As crimson clover roots grow, they form nodules through a symbiotic relationship with rhizobia bacteria. These tiny soil allies take nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert it into forms your plants can use. You're literally growing fertilizer right in place. As the plant matures and decomposes, that nitrogen doesn't vanish. It becomes available to everything that grows next. Crimson clover's taproot drills through compacted layers, sometimes reaching 3 feet down. Where crimson clover feeds the soil, tillage radish cracks it open. This heavy-duty brassica, also known as forage radish, acts like a living subsoiler. Its thick, fleshy taproot punches through hardpan with a pressure that mimics mechanical tilling, but without disturbing soil biology. By midsummer, tillage radish roots can reach depths of 4 feet, shattering compacted layers that choke root development and trap water above the surface. As the root grows, it lifts nutrients from deep layers, minerals like potassium and phosphorus that have drifted below the reach of most plants, and brings them back to where your crops can actually access them. If you're looking for speed, buckwheat is your best friend. It's the fastest, soil-reviving crop on this list, germinating in just a few days and reaching full canopy in under a month. That's why we call it the quick fix specialist. Buckwheat excels at unlocking phosphorus in older or depleted soils. Its roots release organic acids that dissolve tightly bound phosphorus, making it available not only for the buckwheat itself but for every plant that follows. That's a huge deal because phosphorus is essential for root growth, flowering, and fruiting, but in many soils it's locked up in unavailable forms. Beyond phosphorus, buckwheat adds fast organic matter through rapid biomass production. Its short 70-day life cycle means it builds and releases nutrients quickly, improving soil tilth and feeding beneficial microbes. Where most warm-season legumes call it quits when the temperatures drop, Austrian winter peas are just getting started. These cold, hardy peas thrive when planted in June, building root systems and nitrogen reserves that last well into fall and beyond. Winter peas are heavy hitters when it comes to biological nitrogen fixation. Established stands can deliver up to 200 pounds of nitrogen per acre, dramatically reducing fertilizer needs for whatever follows. But it's not just the nitrogen. They also bring structure to struggling soils. Their taproots reach down while lateral roots spread wide, improving soil aeration and texture across multiple depths. One of their most powerful traits is their ability to work symbiotically with soil microbes. These partnerships not only enhance nutrient cycling but also suppress disease and improve plant resilience. And because they're climbers, they deliver massive above-ground biomass in small spaces, perfect for gardeners working with tight plots or containers. When it comes to sheer organic matter production, nothing touches sorghum Sudan grass. This hybrid thrives on heat, and a June planting takes full advantage of the warm season window. In optimal conditions, this grass can generate over 10 tons of above-ground biomass per acre, and that doesn't even include the underground growth. Its dense, fibrous roots form an intricate network that dives deep and spreads wide. These roots improve infiltration, loosen the soil, and create microscopic channels that stay in place long after decomposition. This isn't just temporary soil fluff, it's a complete architectural renovation. Above ground, the tall growth suppresses weeds and prevents erosion. Below ground, the carbon-rich biomass feeds soil microbes and adds structure. The plant also has a unique superpower allelopathy. Its root exudates can suppress weed seed germination, giving your next round of crops a competitive edge before they even emerge. While not always given the spotlight, cowpeas deserve a seat at the table. They're heat-loving, drought-tolerant, and ideal for reviving summer-stricken soils. Planted in June, cowpeas establish quickly, fix atmospheric nitrogen, and deliver a lush ground cover that suppresses weeds. What makes cowpeas especially valuable is their flexibility. They can thrive as a monocrop or serve as a key component in multi-species soil-building mixes. Each of these 6 plants brings something unique to the table. Some fix nitrogen, others break compaction, and a few deliver unmatched biomass. But the real magic happens when you start combining them into thoughtful planting strategies that fit your climate, space, and goals. Mix nitrogen fixers with root miners, pair rapid growers with long-season heavyweights. Time your terminations carefully so you get maximum root development without going to seed unless you're ready for volunteers. Soil revival is not about a single silver bullet. It's about stacking functions, feeding soil life, opening space, recycling nutrients, and protecting the surface. And June is your window. Plant smart now, and you're not just improving this season's garden, you're investing in long-term productivity and resilience. If you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe to Soil and Crop Central for more actionable strategies that actually work in the real garden. Share this video with a fellow gardener struggling with poor soil. We're all in this together, and the more we share, the more we grow.